before I get into the main topic, I'm going to ask you guys something first. Do you guys remember when everything was actually peaceful and very awesome, like in the 2010s? Good times. Like those were the times where I had to be. That was actually the times that you had to be alive. Like being alive was actually really great in the 2010s or in the early 2000s. Like I was born in 2005 and I was kind of a little baby or a toddler just to understand the true meaning, not really understanding the true meaning of life because I was a baby and a toddler, but that's not the point. But the 2010s were actually quite the times to be alive. Like the internet, video games, and what else? A lot of things happened. A lot of great things happened, and that's pretty much all I can think about. But unfortunately, all good things actually must come to an end because when 2020 hit the scene, things started to fall apart. And 2021, and it's not like 2021 actually got better because 2021 actually got worse. And every next year it would actually get even worse, like from year to year. Which is why moving on to the main topic now is why I pretty much focus on the past. Like I just really miss the good times of being alive and being happy. Like it was just quite the time to be alive, like I said. But yeah, there's pretty much no happiness in life ever again. Unless you're a kid. Well, not really because the brain rot stuff happened if you're a kid and you actually just get addicted to the brain rot stuff. Like it wouldn't be very healthy for your brain to process, but at the same time it would actually kind of be a little funny. Not that I'm actually supporting Gen Alpha, I think. Is it Gen Alpha or the current generation of content, kids content? I don't know. You tell me. And to be honest, as I'm recording this right now, I currently am sad. I'm just very depressed. I mean, it may not look like it, but I'm just pretty much low on energy, and I'm bored, and I ain't got nothing much to do anymore because let's just say that a lot of games have died out. Like Little Big Planet, for example. Like in 2021, that's when Little Big Planet servers actually got hacked, and then and then 3 years later, that's when they shut down for good. But I'm not gonna get too much into that. But needless to say, I was despaired. Or in despair. I think that's the correct term. But I was devastated. That game has been with me for since I was a little toddler. But I don't want to but like I said, I don't really want to get too much into that. And let's just get the obvious out of the way. The world actually sucks. Like living in this world as a 20-year-old or whatever age you are, like in your 15s or 20s or anything like that, it sucks because a lot of things actually started to change and started to die off and started to disappear and fade away. And yeah. And what's worse is that a lot of people actually just move on and just focus on the next and new generation or the new eras of stuff. But I don't do that because you pretty much know how I am with new stuff. Well, not really. Well, almost all the new stuff or newly generated stuff. Like we got a lot of horrible new movies, like Lilo and Stitch, for example. the live action Lilo and Stitch and Snow White, just the newly generated movies. But yeah, to be honest, I just hate it here. And I focus on the past like constantly, like daily in my life, and I just talk about the past, like what in my life, and and sometimes I would actually bring it up to my parents and to friends that I actually known for a very long time. And I just remember when my friends were when my friends were around in the past, and they were always there for me. But then when graduation hit, like in middle school, let's just say that I couldn't really get in touch with most of my friends or all of my friends. Except for my enemies, though, because thank God I never even got in touch with my enemies, because oh man, they were just like the most degenerate and god-awful people on the planet. But yeah, I do have some of my friends on Discord, like, Instagram, Twitter. But yeah, some of my friends are actually just decided to move on with their lives and just grow up and actually just like get a job or do something else or anything. But yeah, I always just want to bring back the past. And I just really want to make the past and make everything great again, like it's actually the past. And this is pretty much why I don't focus on the future or focus on the present or anything like that. I don't know. I could go on about this, but I think I should probably get going by now. Until then, this is Condor Habit, and if you like this video, please like the video if you really liked it. Subscribe if you're new around here, if you're enjoying my content, and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss a single video I post, even though I'm not very active. And yeah, thanks for watching.